Hey learners, welcome to the Nav Nerds. Today we will discuss about default dimensions and how we can set up in Mastercards and what are the uses, how it affect the posting, what are the dimension priorities. So let's get started with our vendor Mastercard. And here we have dimensions. This is the default dimension page. Default dimension specify which dimension value should be automatically be used when you post transactions related to that record. For example, this is the custom metals incorporated and this and its default dimensions are area and locate. So every invoice of that particular vendor will be automatically carry the dimensions which are here, the 70 and the 20. Here you can assign the dimension code. I have assigned it as location, which is locate, and the dimension value code I have set it as 20. And comes to value posting. Here we get four options. The first one is blank. Any dimension value can be filled in dimension, and then comes to code mandatory. The code mandatory is that this dimension must be filled with any code, and then comes to same code. It does not let the user to use any other codes. If I have mentioned 20 and the value posting is same code, if the user changes the dimension value code, it shows an error when you post the transaction. And then comes to no code. It tells the user that dimension must be blank. And then allowed value filter, it specify the dimension value that can be used for selected account, from which value the user is allowed to choose. Now we will see how the default dimension works. Here's a pictorial graph of how default dimension works. First, you create a document like invoice or a journal. Then system checks the master record, whether it's a vendor, customer or item. Then it autofills the dimension and then validates the rule. For example, if the code mandatory is empty, then system will stops you from posting until it's fixed. And if the values are correct, then it will only allow posting. To demonstrate this, we are going to look at the purchase order scenario. First, purchase order. I will create a new purchase order of that particular vendor. The vendor name, the middle incorporated. Now I have created a purchase order. Let us see which dimensions are flowing in this. Like in order and then dimensions. Then we have area 70 and the locate 20. And the third one, purchaser. This is flowing from another page. We will see it later. Now I have set the locate as same code. If I change this from 30 east and if I post this, let's see preview posting. It is showing an error. The dimension value must be 20 for the dimension code LO. Locate. We will do this yes. And the dimension code is set to 20. And again in the dimensions, we have set it in area as code mandatory. If I remove this, it is showing an error that dimension value code must be filled in. So 70. That's it for the today's video. In the next video, we will see what are dimension priorities. Thank you.